Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is the second volume of Mieruko-Chan, the interesting manga from Yen Press. Though I think I described the first volume as kind of like this riff on the Sixth Sense, and I really, really liked it. And the second volume is, it's really good. I don't think it's quite as good as the first one, but it does what it needs to in the second volume, which is build on this mystery, build on this world, and everything that's going on. So the story's about Miko, who can see spirits. She's not quite sure why, she's not quite sure what the spirits are, but she's haunted by this. Very Sixth Sense. And she's just kind of pretending that they don't exist and trying to go about her day. And then she comes across someone named Yuria, who has the same abilities as she does. So the question is, does she go and confide in this person and find a fellow traveler with the similar abilities, or does she continue to pretend that these things don't exist? It's an interesting graphic novel or not manga, and it's good. Like it's a lot more horror vibe to it. It's really interesting to see kind of what I'll call like the normal everyday stuff, and then these like really horrific spirits on the page as well. I think really it's a good contrast in styles. Like the ghosts and spirits don't quite match the same style as Miko and her friends in this world, so they really stand out. I think it's actually a really intriguing visual back and forth between the two. And the story itself is, I think, good in that it builds the mystery. Like the first one ended things in a really interesting way, and it was a great introduction. And this one is more focused on this is what she's dealing with, this is what she's trying to figure out without giving answers. So this really sets up the question. The first volume set up the world. This one kind of sets up the conflict that's coming, or however you want to call it. It's good. Like it's a good follow up. It makes me really still interested in the third volume. I want to read more. I want to see more of this world. I want to see more of these characters. I want to figure out more of what's going on. There's a lot of small details in this that left me with a lot of questions in a good way. So I kind of want some answers. Overall, I think everything's really solid in how it's being laid out and done. So the original is by Tomoki Izumi, and then this version, the translated version, translations by Leighann, Harvey, and then the letterings by Alexis, Eckerman. Let's show off some of the art, and hopefully we can give some examples of that, like real world versus horror. Yeah, actually, I think this is kind of a good thing. So we can see Miko and her friend, and you see they look totally normal. And then the ghost spirit, whatever you want to call around them, is kind of horrific. I think it's really interesting, and it's just a very interesting contrast visually that I dig. I really kind of enjoyed that aspect of the manga in this volume. It's something that was slightly present in the first one, but I don't think it was quite as as evident. Yeah, I guess like it was there in the first one, but I don't think it was quite to that level. Yeah, like this is just a normal conversation going on in the school gym, and then you got this demon spirit thing behind them that looks kind of horrific, and doesn't, it almost looks like it's kind of like layered on as a school project sort of thing. Like it doesn't quite fit, which is I think really kind of cool. This is out in comic shops, out in bookstores now. Go get it. Like if you like horror and that sort of stuff, like this is a pretty cool manga to check out. I really like it. It also, the other thing that I think that I enjoy is it dances the line with the titillization, but it doesn't really cross that line. It always kind of just goes right up to that line as a wink and a nod, knowing it's such a ingrained thing in so many series and so much of the genre, but it doesn't really cross it, which I think is fun and funny. I actually kind of dig that. So, as I said, it's out in comic shops, out in bookstores now. Go check it out if you're a horror fan. I think it's really cool. We got a link underneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site. Speaking of support, I want to thank Yen Press for hooking us up with the review copy. Appreciate that, and thank you for watching. Now, if you want the latest manga news, reviews, we got so much coming. Check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading that manga. Hey, keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.